Happy Wednesday. Today, of course, we're doing some more campaign stuff. This run is 2 days, 20 hours, and 24 minutes old. Again, this is my fourth run. First run was did the Lich Mythic Path run with an Oracle slash Hell Knight Signifier. Second run was Azada Gold Dragon with a half elf Arcanist and one level dip into double bloodline sorcerer for reasons. Third run, demon with the half orc demon slayer, which is a ranger archetype, which actually worked really well. And this one, of course, is angel with a dwarf crusader. We'll give him a little nudge. I wouldn't doubt it. Wouldn't doubt it. Anyway, so this is again our current run and cast characters. Gimpy the Crusader. We're currently level 11 already. What's this? Oh, we're fatigued still. Why are we fatigued? I don't know why we're fatigued. But anyway, level 11 Crusader, cleric archetype, specializing in great swords. Currently using the Fang of Malice. So, whenever the wield is +3 Fury Born, Greatsword is under a rage effect. She doesn't suffer from its usual -2 penalties. He doesn't rage, but it's tempting almost to give him one level dip into a Barbarian or something, just to get rage access, just for that reason. But I don't know how many points you get for one level. Probably should have dug into that. But anyway, otherwise, this thing. So again, Bad Temper, Fury Born, Cold Iron, of course. Good aligned because of something he's wearing, and it's +3. Special ability can only be placed on melee weapons. Fury Born weapon draws power from the anger and frustration the wielder feels for battling foes that refuse to die. Each time wielder damages an opponent with the weapon, its enhancement bonus increases by 1. When making attacks against that opponent, enhancement bonuses can't be increased this way beyond the maximum of level 5 or +5. The extra weapon bonus that goes away if the opponent dies. The wielder uses the weapon to attack a different creature, or 1 hour passes. Then we have it's Cold Iron, of course, good line, that's buffing thing, and that. So, and of course, now it's the Bad Temper. Yeah, that's when you're under rage. It gets better. You don't suffer the AC penalty. But Fury gives you other bonuses too, right? Yeah. That's something I'll use too much. Anyway, that's our main character. And Gimpy is also a cleric of the Green Faith, which means he gets access to the animal domain. And when he did that, he picked up Espresso as his pet bear, which is actually operating at his current horse that he rides around on, and they kill stuff together, because that's what they do. Anyway, then we have 4 companions as normal, but we also have a mercenary, Veronica. Veronica is a neutral good dwarven blood kineticist with all the fun stuff that comes with that. It seems to be working so far, so that's a good thing. And then our current companions are Sela is our tank, being a full-blooded paladin. Then we have Ruchele. She is our range damage, aka archer. We've never had her in be a dominant campaign character before in a run, so that's why she's with us today. And then Darren, the same deal. Never really done a run with him before, and in this particular case, he is acting as a healer, buffer, a little bit of damage here and there, because he's got the Rings of Fire, the Red Salamander, and the Ring of Pyromania, so he does more damage with fire. He just needs to get the mythic thing to go around with that, or along with that. He also has a pet bear, or a pet wolf, Bob. Bob runs around and kills stuff, or helps kill stuff, not operating as a mount for Darren, even though he's probably big enough. And then Ruchele currently has Bismuth under her command because she's holding the little statuette for that. Bismuth is around mainly for carrying stuff. And then last but not least is Olbrig. Olbrig is a companion available through the new DLC, The Last Sarkorians, which came out a couple of weeks back. And he's a shifter of the Griffin Heart Shifter archetype. He's the only one that can do this currently. All the other shifters have to use a different archetype. Why they didn't include this one as part of everybody else, don't know. But would have been nice. So far, so good. It's not too bad. And, as far as gear goes, he doesn't need weapons because that's what the claws are for. But he can wear equipment, as you can see, and it's working. It's working. And his role in the party is melee damage, because that's what it does. Guess we should look at the class stuff a little bit. So the Griffin Heart, the first line, this is just the claw upgrades that basically most of the shifters get. If they don't have this, that means they're getting something else in compensation. You've got the little bit of bonus to AC through wisdom bonuses. His actual, the Griffin aspect. So, take on the aspect of a Griffin, blah, blah, blah. While in this form, he gains an aura that grants her allies within 30 feet a +2 bonus on saving throws against fear. Not really that big of a deal when you have CeeLo running around because she gives immunity for same type of stuff. I wonder if it stacks. She also gains a +2 inherent bonus to her strength. She can maintain this form for a number of minutes per day, equal to 3 plus her shifter level. So that's a nice little buff that she gets to use many times throughout the day. And then it gets better as it goes over time. Like right now, at level 10.
Gimpy is raising money for the National MS Society for the 10th year in a row here on Twitch.
Oh, mean to fear too
Walk
for
MS
friends.
2023 in San Diego is April 22nd, but Mrs. Gimpy, Mickey, Rocket, and Gimpy will be doing private walks in April and May. They are walking 1 mile for every $1,000 raised. If you would like to help with a donation, please visit stompingoutms.org. Thank you.
Yep, thank you. So greater courage. Change the paladin's courage level to the anniversary. All eyes when they are immune to fear. So basically we have double immunity to fear. One from the paladin and one from the griffin. Kind of overkill, I guess. But it works. Okay, so that's our party. And where are we currently? We are in Gundrun. Where's Gundrun? Gundrun is an area that's... And it's a new area thanks to the new DLC. So we're actually working the storyline for Ulbrig. Basically what this is, it's a little town that we learned about that's actually, has a bunch of Sarkorians in it. And we're just going around, walking around, seeing what's going on. We started this back on Monday, I think it was. So anyway, I think we were talking to her last time we were here. Blah, blah. What should I say? Our fate is... Should I say its fate is tied to you? Our fate is tied to Gundrun. Where should I start looking? Darkness, thick rustling darkness, smell of dirt, moist soil, and splashing water, waves crashing one by one against the shore. That is what Serena is telling me, and Serena is never wrong. Serena is a spirit that's talking to Yusena, who is a shaman. Look for a place that resembles this version, and may the Great Will's blessing be with you. Ask her about something. Are you descended from the shamans of this place? I honestly don't know. She looks perplexed, which is a rare expression for her. I think I am. Would the goddess have spoken to anyone else? I'm sure the blood of Sarkorian shamans flows in me. How did you learn about Sarkorian traditions? One can learn much by paying attention to the words of elders and reading the right books. When I was little, I learned all the Sarkorian tales by heart about the Griffin Brother, the Bear People, the Black Mage. It was all so enthralling. And when I grew up, Grandmother gave me the books she had inherited from her grandmother. Ulbrig. So that's how it is. Books and grandmother's tales. That's all that's left of our people, Ulbrig laughed bitterly. And not even 100 years have passed. So Ulbrig's story is he fell asleep 100 years ago, and he just woke up recently. So he's basically missed out on the whole world wound demon invasion thing. It's just all coming to him. He doesn't know what's been going on. So there's that. So that's it. Is that it? Ask you something. What's your opinion of Sigborn? It's obvious we don't get along too well, isn't it? She looks away. Whenever I see him coming along the road, I already know the two of us are going to fight like cat and dog. Sigborn's another Sarkorian we met not too long ago. I just can't stand it. Every part of me rebels against his disregard for our traditions. Mages, Numerian technology, he drags anything or anyone into this so-called clan without a second thought. All that matters is that it works. Ancestral experience be damned. What he doesn't understand is that the body must be one with the soul. You cannot give up on your heart to save your body and remain yourself. Why, just look at the hunger that moves. It looks all right. The shell is alive, but peer inside and you will see a terrifying void. That's harsh, comparing a corpse stuffed with flies to its own chieftain, Ulbrich chuckles. But sorcerers and Numerian metalsmiths, they're no laughing matter. You're right about that. So the corpse that moves type deal is when we first came to this town, they were being assaulted by these corpses that were full of bugs. They were moving all by themselves. So that's where that story is coming from. Okay. So, and supposedly one side of the town is quarantined from the other for reasons. I think this side is this the quarantine side? I'm not sure. Yeah, I think it's this side that's supposed to be quarantined from the other side. I think. Wait, that doesn't seem right, does it? Oh, so those guys aren't going to let us through, but this guy will. We already convinced him to let us through.
Watch out for trouble.
So this part of the town we haven't been through yet. Look, there's a drunkard. They're always fun to talk to. What do you want? Nope, there's not enough for 3. What? Look, stuff on the ground. Free stuff on the ground. You don't want to go over there. People are dropping like flies on the other side. And besides, you're not getting past me. Then how do we get over here already? That's a genius. How do we get over here? Oh, they took down the bridge and everything. Or something took it down. We haven't been there yet. Okay, so we were on the wrong side of town. Troubled merchant. Are you the heroes who help fight off the hunger that moves at the gates? So you know how to handle those abominations. You can help me out too. The merchant sizes you up with his eyes and clicks his tongue in a friendly manner, clearly liking what he sees. I am Blemming, an upstanding citizen and merchant in this town. Ask anyone, everybody knows me here. I make a living bringing back certain goods from Numeria. Of late, however, I haven't been able to bring back anything. The hunger that moves is stalking the mountain pass, and now my caravan can't get through. If you help me, you can be sure that I'll see to it that you're well rewarded. Tell me what the problem is, and I'll decide if I'm going to help you. There's not a lot to tell, really. Caravans bound for Numeria use the mountain pass. There is no other route, and it's there, at the northwest stretch. That's the hunger that moves. That the hunger moves has made its new home. My caravan has been attacked twice. I haven't seen it myself, obviously, but many of my people escaped with their lives then, and they all say they were attacked by the hunger that moves. Now everyone flatly refuses to go without a heavy escort. But where am I supposed to find people to do the job? Sigvorn has no manpower to spare on the account of the quarantine, so will you do it? Sure, why not? That's great. That's great. My lads are sitting there near the fisher folks' houses by the wall. Tell them I sent you, and they'll explain the rest. Let's trade. Merchant runs his gaze over you and chuckles. Why, a gentleman of such distinction would be better served by blah blah blah. My merchandise is what it is. Simple articles for peasants like myself. Why would the hunger that moves attack a caravan? That's a good question. Matherly, is this the base game, or this is the DLC? This is the newest DLC. That's part of the campaign. That's a good question, but do I look like an expert in these abominations? On the face of it, there's no reason the hunger that moves should attack wagons, but for all I know, perhaps there's no other prey on the mountain pass, so it attacks whatever living flesh it sniffs out. What do you do in Gundrun? I bring back goods for Numeria. I'm a humble trader, but here is Gundrun. People like me are worth their weight in gold. We have to get some of our most basic items from Numeria, or we'd be truly miserable. What with Ostalav imposing a blockade on us 100 years ago, that's where I come in. I bring back hardware, tools, fabric, spices, you name it. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so Mr. Barkeep. Greetings, I'm the owner of this small but cozy tavern. You don't look like a local. Make sure you come by if you need a quiet corner to snooze in. Oh, I mean, we can rest here. Awesome. Which we probably should. Seeing that we have some fatigue going on. Next stuff. So I'm guessing that's where we're going next. Bodyguards. What are you guys guarding? Obviously not this awesome loot.
Hello everyone. My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also find Gimpy on YouTube where he posts previous episodes and highlights of the stream. Just scroll down under the video screen and click the YouTube button in the About section. Then click the subscribe button to follow. That's it. Thanks.
Yep, thank you, and happy Wednesday. So, this guy, Sigmorn. How'd you even get across the lake? Or get to the side? I'll be having a few choice words with the guards at the crossing. Come on in, since you're here. Do you need any help with the quarantine? No, I'll handle it just fine. I've already sent off for a healer. Bjord, my advisor, took care of it. The healer's delayed in coming, of course. He clicks his tongue in frustration. You'd think he'd hurry his nag a little after the fortune I paid him. Well, no point in fuming over it. He'll be here any day now. Why won't you let Yasena help? If you talk to her, you probably understand the reason yourself, he shakes his head. She is a heedless one. She believes Serena will protect her from everything, and she'll walk through fire armed with that faith. And the disease is dangerous. 3 of our people have died already. That's why I've put all the sick in one house and put a guard on the door. It's the safest thing to do until the healer gets here. There's something else. The reason why Issa is so troubled by the whole thing. The disease reared its head after the feast day. And do you know which feast it was? The one in honor of our wolf. Yasena is in charge of the preparations every year, so she torments herself. She feels guilty. And it takes a clear head to deal with any serious job. You have an advisor. His name is Bjordolf. I brought him all the way from Numeria. He was in my party. He wasn't much use in combat, but he has applied himself here. What do you know about the disease? Barely anything. It all began right after the feast in honor of our Serena. They hadn't even taken the garland off the gates that evening when the first one fell sick. Stupid hiccups. Maybe they brought in the disease along with some foreign goods. Maybe it's something else. But people are hurting and dying. Talk to Bjord. He can tell you more. People might not last until help arrives. His hands curl into fists and his brow furrows. I am aware, he yells, and then quickly cools his temper. What do you suggest I do then? I can't get a healer from Ustalav. The border is closed. Not that I want anything to do with those ghouls. Or maybe you're a healer yourself. I doubt it. Then again, it can't hurt. Go have a look if you like. I'll tell my people to let you go through where you please, but Yasena is not allowed to go anywhere near the sick. You figure out a way to weed out the disease. Come and we'll talk. Talk to you about something. Stuff. So much stuff to read. I don't feel like reading. I'm listening to you and I don't know what to make of it. On the one hand, Chief, I put it plainly, you're talking nonsense. When has Encirclery ever helped us? But then again, Ober scratches at his beard. Then again, you've got a Sarkorian spirit. You're talking balderdash, but you're talking like a chieftain. What are we supposed to do, friend? Old Socorus died 100 years ago. The whole world's been turned upside down. What used to be reasonable is madness now. What sounded like madness now makes sense. Times have changed. He gives Ulbrig a friendly thump to the shoulder. But our spirit's the same as ever, no matter what century we're in. What are the metal things on the walls? Everyone here gawks at them, but I got used to seeing them back in Numeria. He nods at this peculiar decorations on the wall of his dwelling. Okay. That machine can predict the coming of rain. That one tells time, and this one is just a trophy. A memento of the glorious past of the Numerian mercenary. Yes, I'm telling you this openly. My band and I, we're not ashamed of it. You're not ashamed, fair enough, but you've got nothing to be proud of either. You're wrong. A victory is a victory, even if it's in a foreign land and a foreign war. Without those victories, without the trophies and experience we brought back from Numeria, do you think Gundrun would still be standing today? Tell me about yourself. I'm the chieftain. He shrugs his mighty shoulders, his face radiant calm, dignity that gives. But I don't get any of the word means stuff. Blah, blah, blah. Do you see the sword? He nods over his shoulder at the worn, leather-bound hilt. I got it from my father, as he got it from his father, as he got it from his. And the one who originally forged it and let it drink the blood of his enemies was a Sarkorian chieftain, many moons before the fall of this land. And what was his name? Tell me, chieftain, what is your clan name, and what is the name of this fine sword of yours? Want to test me, do you? Very well. I present myself as is proper. I am Sigborn Doltry, son of Aswold Doltry, the grandson of Walder Doltry. Our clan was founded by Trovan Doltry, the great smith who trapped Dragonflame in his forge. And as for my sword, he frowns. Its name was lost long ago with our homeland. My grandfather died defending his home when my father was just a babe. The sword survived, but my grandfather took its name to its grave. May take a look. He examines the scabbard and hilt of the sword with reverence, cautiously touching the tongues of flame etched on the guard. I knew your great-great-grandfather, Wilbur Doltry, and this blade. I've seen it in battle. Its name is Dawn Cutter, and I see that you have not disarmed it or your ancestors. Dawn Cutter. Sigvorn presses his lips to the sword's handle and bows his head before Ulbrich. Thank you. Never have I ever been given such a precious gift. What's your opinion of Yasena? Yasena does good work. She's a fine lass. I have no quarrel with her as the tribe shaman. Those old traditions of hers, on the other hand, how are we supposed to get anywhere if we're always looking over our shoulder? She has to understand everything changes in this world, and we must change along with it. What matters is what you hold in your heart, and that's where I hold Sarkorius. Yes, this is Numerian armor, but underneath it, I'm still the same descendant of Sarkorian chieftain. I swear it in Serenda's name. There are some things you shouldn't do for the sake of surviving. There are some things that shouldn't be changed. Listen to the shaman chief. It's a centuries-old tradition for every tribe to have its own shaman, and there's a good reason for it. Maybe you're right, but he smirks. It's also a centuries-old tradition that chieftain and the shaman have to be at each other's throats. He lets out a gloomy laugh. It is, and that's the truth. Thank you for your answers. Blah, blah, blah. Right, you are. No time to be sitting idle. We have all the business. We all have business to take care of. Today's gonna be a long day. It's gonna be a long day. Reading hard, harder than usual. Oh, there's another room over here. There's more stuff to take here. There's more locks to pick.
It is done.
Ooh, a hat. Owl's Call. Oh, this is the one that's supposed to be in combination with something else we found a little bit earlier. So, the cowl. So, plus 6 enhancement bonus to wisdom ability scores. If the wearer benefits from any shifter aspect, they also gain a +2 circumstance bonus on all natural weapon attacks. This cowl is worn together with the cat's boots. The wearer additionally gains a +2 circumstance bonus to AC. So that would be for him. The boots. He's not wearing the boots. Who's wearing the boots? Gimpy's not. Let's see, last not. Cat's boots. Is this it? Yep. Okay, so. These boots are worn together with Alice Con. They have some fun increase by 6, and the weather deans and 2 initiative rolls. Be nice for her to wear that stuff, but the shifter bonuses is what we're going to be going for with that this thing. Natural weapon attacks. Okay, so Mr. Griffin, you need to shift back. So unfortunately, can't change gear around until you are shapeshifted. Let's get that. Get those. So it's conflicting with this. So strength and dexterity. This one's just doing dexterity, so no strength. So strength is up to 20, thanks to the belt. And dexterity is from the cat's boots. So his AC is now 29. Ring of protection, hide armor. Other is 2. If we take off the armor, will that go up? It does not. So there's no change in the armor stat. Because the base armor class is 5, dexterity bonus is 4, so 9 total there. That's 9 total too. That's 9. That has to be 10. But I have a feeling this is going to hurt them more. Yeah, that's not a good thing because it's metal armor. If they don't wear metal armor, they get the... It's only half penalty to their wisdom bonus. So that's what the hide is for. So right now there's no reason not to either wear the armor or not, because the armor class is unchanged. The second other there, that's the bonus from wisdom. It should be +5, but because he's wearing armor, he only gets half of it. And they round down. Otherwise, it's okay. You can put other stuff. 29 base AC isn't too bad. It's better than Gimpy's. But Gimpy's also tired, too. He's also riding a bear, so it's not quite as important for him. But can Gimpy can wear full plate. Why wouldn't he, is the question. .5 AC. Much better. Gimpy doesn't care about the armor so much because he doesn't get a dexterity bonus anyway. So, or at least it's... Yeah, he's only at 10. What was he wearing? This one. Oh, +2 bonus to damage against flanked creatures. If you have a flanked creature, damage bonus increases to 4. Oh, actually you should wear that. More damage. Less armor class, but more damage. Okay. And Sila's wearing the carapace, which is 15 armor total, which is better than any of this stuff. Yep. Although her dex is only +1, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, so that. Now the belt he's wearing. Do we have a straight strength belt? Yes. Give that to him so we don't have to look at the little exclamation point we don't really care about. Her belt is... Oh, she's trying strength too. Oh, but so we can give her this one though. So she gets a bonus to dexterity and strength. So it helps her chance to hit. No penalty there. Sela's wearing physical might, strength, constitution, so she's good. Bear, physical form, dexterity, and constitution for. Not really a dexterity thing, but he's fine. Needs more hit points. And then Bob. Bob's got dexterity belt. Just to help with his armor class just a little bit, because he's usually by himself killing stuff. Oh, and then the wisdom hat. Gimpy has that one. Sela has positive channeling. He's got that one. She's got mental flow, intelligence, and charisma. She's a charisma thing too, I think. He's charisma. She is technically none of those. She's a kineticist. She just cares about dexterity and constitution, which you don't get from wearing hats usually. And the belt. Dexterity 4, so she hits more often. Okay, where's that?
All they took from me, I'll take back.
And what I don't like is the buttons disappear all the time. Really annoying. So got a Shifter's Fury. He's got the aspect thing. Grabber so he can grapple stuff, and what's the other one? No, Death from Above. That still doesn't seem to work. Shifter flies straight at our opponent's ability functions and counts as a charging, except that it doesn't require a clear path and can only be used in combat. I haven't seen it activate yet. Or been available yet. But that might be because buttons are broken. I don't know. For some reason, they don't remember. The buttons aren't remembered when his shape changes. Sometimes even when they zone. Okay. Okay, so I think we'll go talk to. Actually, we should rest, I think, because we are fatigued for some reason, or at least some of us are. Alchemy. Oh, he doesn't know how to make potions. That's right. Never mind.
Hey ho, the dairy-o with his cheeks aflame and his trues down low. Ugh, I can't get that tune out of my head. Damn tavern songs.
Paladins that hang out in taverns. The best kind. Hey, got a free rest. No corruption involved. Oh, probably because we're out. No, we're not. The corruption always applies. Unless it's a special place, so I'm guessing this is a special place. Okay, so let's go check out down here. Harrison Craig. Tall man in a fine suit calls your name. Sorry to bother you. I've heard so much about you. I couldn't miss an opportunity to see you with my own eyes. Where are you and your companions from? I'm a Crusader from Dresden. The merchant's eyes light up even more. Crusader from Dresden, imagine that. Very interesting. I usually see Numerian travelers here and the occasional Ustalav. You really are a special visitor. But anyway, forgive my curiosity. Imagine you have questions, or would you like to see my merchandise? Who are you? You twisted expression, right? Ring a twists an expensive ring on his finger, looking lost in thought for a moment. I used to be asked that a lot, back when I'd just come here. The question almost transported me back to those days. What used to be my answer? I'm a foreigner, but you needn't be afraid of me. I'm an Ustala, but do weigh all the pros and cons of running a pitchfork through me. The merchant laughter is soft but very sincere. Those were the days, full of fuss and new faces. A pleasant memory. A lot has changed since then. I've settled down here, settled my own business, and put on a few pounds. Happy to make your acquaintance. My name is Arson Cray. I'm a rare breed round these parts, a merchant, and an outstanding one too, I must add. By the way, what would you say if this merchant had some business to discuss with you? Tell me what kind of business. Fair enough. Information first, decisions later. You're a shrewd one. I could see that for right away. And that's the reason I'm making this proposal. I suppose you've heard about the trouble at the Wolf Goddess's temple by now. In case you hadn't, here it is in a nutshell. For a long time now, the temple has been besieged by demons. The goddess's powers prevent them from getting in, but they have no intention of leaving either. I've managed to find out that the demons are likely coveting a certain knick-knack that's inside the temple. Well, knick-knack is one way of putting it. Some might prefer ancient relic. It's really just an old piece of wood with a rich history. But as long as it stays in the temple, those monsters won't leave the town in peace. If you happen to get inside sometime, take a good look around. Ideally, I would like to acquire this item, but I would also welcome any information. Is it actually in the temple? What does it look like? And where is it being kept? Get the idea? I'm prepared to pay handsomely for anything you can tell me about it. I'll look around the temple when I get a chance.
Gimpy is raising money for the National MS Society for the 10th year in a row here on Twitch. Walk MS 2023 in San Diego is April 22nd, but Mrs. Gimpy, Mickey, Rocket, and Gimpy will be doing private walks in April and May. They are walking 1 mile for every $1,000 raised. If you would like to help with a donation, please visit stompingoutms.org. Thank you.
Yep, thank you, and happy Wednesday. You've made me the happiest among merchants. Glad to shake your hand and seal the deal. And remember, the reward will be generous. I'm saying this is because you're not especially concerned about what will become of Gundrun. Show me your stuff. Of course, I have excellent articles and at good prices too. I doubt that. Okay. Price ascending. Actually, it's bulk, so I'll get all rid of that junk. Look at all the stuff I'm carrying around. Armor, chainmail 2. How much stuff should I actually keep? Guess we don't need this if we have that. Same with that. Same with that one. Okay, Quiver of Rose's Thorns. 20 inches. Unholy speed ammunition per day. This ammunition deals additional 2d6 unholy damage on hit using the quiver grants and chances to weaken the target for 1d6 rounds if if it's under the Curse of Weakness spell. Kind of expensive for disposable items. I bought. What the hell? Dum dum dum. Okay, so padded armor, negative energy, arrow guard. +4 buckler. +3 bonus to AC against range attacks too. Barding of tenacity. What do you do? Immune to poison and trip. Oh. Barding grants us wearer immunity to poison and trip combat maneuver. What good is that though? More importantly, can the bear wear it? The bear cannot wear it. Because he can't do heavy barding. Would he want to? Actually, he probably would. He doesn't really have the dexterity for that kind of stuff. Tempting. Monkish Shepherd's Staff. While holding this quarterstaff gains 5 DR against attacks of swarms. Melee attacks with the staff deal 3d bludgeoning damage to all swarms, even those that would normally be immune to weapon damage. The wielder can use the staff to cast Remove Sickness 3 times per day as a swift action. Scorching Bracers. Cast Scorching Ray 3 times per day as a 12th level caster, and they also increase the DC saves against all evocation spells the wearer cast by 2. So that would be a Darren thing. He's currently using Clear Purpose. Healing spells without attack of opportunity. They also grant +2 bonus concentration. But these. Nostalgic Pride, heavy armor. +3 enhancement bonus to the charisma ability score and a +4 enhancement bonus to CMD. It also grants a wearer DR5 against attacks of the undead. So that would be for Selah if we get that. It's not better though. Well, it is, but it isn't. The charisma bonus might be nice for her. Hurricane, welcome back. I'll throw that in there for now before I forget. Oh, we haven't done the bingo start yet. I'm Hurricane. Totally missed the boss fight announcement too. So, anyway. Boss fight bingo. If you would like to play, all you need to do is move your cursor over to the right hand side of the video screen. About halfway down there are 3 buttons. One of those buttons is labeled String Bingo. Click on it, join the game, and as the boss fights happen, as this one just did, they will determine the numbers called for the bingo card. In this case it is Spider with 3 light PPCs is number 16 on the bingo card, and because Hurricane won that fight, or the only survivor, it's a free vote for everybody. So go to your bingo cards, click a number you need to get closer to bingo, which is pretty much all of them. Good luck. Okay, so Midnight Hunter's Ring, what's this do? Bonus to Dexterity ability score. Their attacks against lycanthropes gain a +2 bonus on attack rolls. Once per day, the wearer of this ring can spend a swift action to apply the effect of a haste spell to themselves for 5 rounds. Tempting. You don't run into too many lycanthropes, though. Headband of Inspired Wisdom 4. Could put that on Gimpy, maybe. That would be for... what's his face? Spending all my money. 91,000. Where do you have this chainmail? I already have the chainmail. Armor Dispersion. Time the enemy confirms a critical hit against the wearer. This +2 hide armor that enemy is affected by the equivalent of the spell magic spell. Oh, we've seen that before. Probably what we're carrying around, maybe. Evil Outsider Bane Composite Longbow +1. Just use a Finian. Okay, so Gimpy's wearing that hat. So that's +4. Where's Douchebag? There he is. He's got a +2 1, so it'll be +4 for him. And then the armor, that'll be for Sela. Because charisma for her is good because it helps with stuff. And the bracers go to Douchebag too. Sure, it's only money, right? Could pick this up for later. When do we get our next feat, though? Two levels away still, until we can pick up that extra barding. He does have a +3 dexterity bonus, and that barding isn't going to give him a +3. Poor Espresso.
Never stop learning.
Okay, so stuff.
Hey, bag of water, stretch your legs. You have been sitting in one spot for far too long.
So you get that hat. She gets the armor. Oh, that armor's not cool, not nearly as cool as what she was wearing. Douchebag. Is it 26 there? Cool. And then the bracer. So now we can use that to cast.
Skip the pleasantries.
Oh, I did that. So that would be an ability thing, wouldn't it? Scorching bracers. Why did it say 11? This is only 3 times per day. That's weird. Cast the Scorching Ray 3 times per day as a 12th level caster. Also increase the DC against all evocation schools that are cast by 2. Hey Cacker, welcome back. Smell adventure ahead? Me too. Don't know where the smell's coming from, but I smell it. No, I don't. I don't have a sense of taste. I don't have a sense of taste and smell right now. It's fun. It makes life interesting. Okay, what else did we get? I think that's everything. Yeah, it's everything we just bought. So we're good. And then, actually, so her charisma is up to 19. That's not too bad. Maybe the mythic feat to cast more X level spells. Oh, maybe that's where it comes from. Well, that's interesting. He doesn't have that, though. He has enduring spells and greater enduring. But he is a sorcerer-ish. He's Oracle. And this is a level 2 spell? It's only 8. Huh. Yeah, I don't know why it's 11. Because it doesn't match. I mean, Scorching Ray is level 2, right? That should only be 8. So maybe it's the 8 on top of the 3? Oh, maybe that's what it is. Huh. Bug. It's a thought. It's actually, I don't think it's too terribly off, because if you take the 3 casts you get from the bracers and add it to the 8, that's 11. But that still doesn't, that's not what that says. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Okay, we weren't done talking to him yet, I don't think.
We will win this war.
Will we? Where'd he go? He just disappeared? He just disappeared after talking to him. Wow. Okay, well, we actually weren't done talking to the people, or the inside. We forgot to talk to his advisor. Totally got distracted. Never talk about that again and enjoy the 11 uses of magic. It's not the 11 uses, it's 11 uses of, you know, Scorching Ray that's may still be useful. Okay, Bjordolf. That's the one we're talking to. Bjordolf advisors to the chieftain at your service, Outlanders. I am strongly advising you against looking into this matter. Why would famed warriors like you concern yourselves with the quarantine? But I won't go against the chief's orders. Ask me whatever you want to know. How long have people been ill? A couple of days, since the evening of our feast day in honor of Serena the Protector. What are the symptoms? Symptoms are horrible indeed. Stomach cramps, weakness, and fever. The affliction brings down the strapping men, as well as children and the old. Take my advice. Do not venture close to the sick or the bodies. Serena protects those who protect themselves. Tell me about yourself. About myself? Oh, I'm not worthy of your notice. I'm just a man who does his duty. Ah, he's behind this, isn't he? Or wait till rings ring about maybe he knows? I doubt it. Unless he's gone through the DLC already and researched it, I don't think so. He might have his ideas, but we'll see. I won't keep you. So, talking to him was pretty pointless unless you're on the Eon path.
I will guide.
Dun, dun, dun. Yes, go. I want a Griffin mount. They should let us ride this guy around, just saying. I want a Griffin mount.
Focus on the goal.
Okay, who's hiding stuff up here from me? Awfully brave living outside the city walls. Ah, you. Who are you? Do you actually have a name? What are you gawping at? Keep your eyes to yourself and move along. So,
Keep your calm.
that guy. Very Warhammer of me? Oh, I was thinking more WoW of me. Spirit Wolf. Still alive, you mangy mutt? Toss her aside. Our master will deal with her later. And bite blah blah went too fast. Okay, I don't think we're gonna go that way quite yet. Like the Griffin model. It's fancy. Kind of sad we can't use a subclass, I agree. Should make it that we can unlock it for later runs after you finish its character story with the best ending. With the best ending? What do you mean by best ending? Brass Golem Guard. What the hell's this thing doing here? Answering your questions isn't one of my duties. Try asking my boss if you want to know. We'll come back to you later. We have to go talk to... Oh, he moved on us. Cavanier there. Okay. So they're back this way, right? Or the other side of the wall. There he is. Those new bug demons look super jawsome. Do they? Jawsome. Jawsome's not a word, you know. So buffs, redone.
Oh, the waiting's never fun.
This stuff is 24 hours, right? Yes.
Hello everyone. My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also find Gimpy on YouTube where he posts previous episodes and highlights of the stream. Just scroll down under the video screen and click the YouTube button in the About section. Then click the subscribe button to follow. Also, please like and comment on his videos. He won't bite. I promise.
She promises.
That's it. Thanks.
She promises, and that's all that matters. Let's see, I'm looking for the resist stuff. So we're going to resist acid. And resist fire. I want that to go off every time now. You can finish the character story with different endings, like the good real ending, the middle alternative ending, and the bad ending. Kind of at least. So doing his good real ending deal to unlock the Griffin Shifter for player would be sweet. But then you have to look that shit up. They used it in Street Sharks. Let me guess, that was a cartoon. Because I don't think that was a real show. Street Sharks. So you've been hired to protect us, is that right? Good, good. We'll set off now. Lads, ready the cart. Oh, you're good. You look mighty intimidating. I can tell you're a dangerous one as soon as you're blah 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 ready. So apparently they've gone back to the old way of you have to read really quickly now. As soon as you're ready, let me know and we'll be on our way. Where'd he go? Oh, look, over here. Oh, so it's an actual escort. This is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. Two hours to clear out all those short buffs. Good thing I didn't do that. Cartoon about people got mutated into buffed up shark people which became heroes was silly fun. Sounds like something you'd watch. Sounds like something that probably turned you into the person you are today. Cart from the previous caravan. It was damaged in the attack and its goods are scattered on the ground. ship in games nowadays is not unusual. You play it once blind and then you look stuff up you missed. Yeah, but I don't want to have to go through it multiple times at all. I know it's the way things are today. It doesn't mean I agree with it. I'm of the opinion if you're going to have branching storylines, all branch of that storyline should be good. It shouldn't be good, you know, not so good, and shitty. It should all be good.
I will guide.
That's where the passage ends. Seems creatures have some kind of intelligence since they spotted you and didn't attack. And here we go. Okay, you feel an alarming premonition and notice that one of the men by the wagon is making strange movements with his hands. He's casting a spell. You stare at him and he stares at you. In an instant, you understand each other without saying a word. He's controlling the living dead. You're the one controlling the dead. How did you know? The man goes pale. His hands freeze in the air, causing the animated corpses to freeze as well. Nobody had so much as an inkling this whole time. You betrayed your town. Tell me who you're working for now. You betrayed your town. My town? I didn't choose to live in a pathetic life in this bloody backwater. If I could show I was worth something, perhaps I could convince. Anyway, that'll never happen now because of you. Who are you working for? The man is shaking, but naming his employer is an idea that apparently terrifies him more than you do. Better just kill me. If I tell, I'm done for anyway. I'll let you live if you swear to leave this town in peace. You've killed people, and now it's your turn to die. Oh, Lich has an option here. That's kind of cool. I'm guessing you turned him into a companion. Maybe. Oh, now I gotta redo the Lich run again. Shit. Let him go. Nope, you kill people, and now it's your turn to die. Fury distorts the man's face. I did kill them, but I brought them all back. Every last one of them. Look. He laughs hysterically and rushes to attack you. So yeah, this guy is sane. Oh, and he teleports. A story which includes rolling dice and freedom to decide if you want to be good, evil, and neutral person. Having one which is a bad ending or good ending makes sense. Oh, you're using bad a different way than I am. By bad ending, it should be evil ending, not bad ending. Bad ending suggests that it's not a good thing to happen to you. Evil ending would be the evil choices. So you'd have a good choices, neutral choices, and evil choices, or lawful, chaotic, neutral, whatever you want to do there. Using bad means something else, or can be interpreted a different way. Typically, a bad ending means it's stupid. It's not good. It's not a good ending. It's bad story stuff. Evil ending is totally different. Just like good ending could have double meaning too. Good ending means, oh, it's really well written and it's a good thing to happen, you know, or it's just a good story. Or it could just be a good ending based on your making good choices or good alignment choices. I don't blame you. I blame German. I blame your language. Hell no, we blame English. Let's be honest, we're blaming English. Okay, oh, this is Aru. Aru likes to shoot stuff.
I will resist.
Supposedly she likes to shoot stuff.
Prepare yourself.
Helps to use the right keys. And by keys, I mean correct mouse clicks. Okay. Who are you shooting at? Veronica? Leave Veronica alone. Wow. Oh, you're beating up on Veronica. That's unexpected. Bob. Save Veronica, Bob. Good trip, Bob. Okay, Ulbrich. Oh, his charge is up here now. Where's the one that's running away? Yeah, charge him. So this is a nice little charge that the Griffin gets. Can use it during combat, and he doesn't care who's in the way. Oh yeah, and he gets a full attack at the end of it too, of course. Should have raged on him. You should dodge better. Ow. That kind of hurt. Deal. Ta-da. Yes, the Griffin charge is definitely fun. Because it works. Oh, he killed his own people, didn't he? But seemed to be held in place because... What's going on there? Grasp of the Dead for 4 seconds.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
Dun dun. Sela, do you have your little undead spell on? Fail a positive energy. That would be it. It's a lot of 50 damage rolls? Well, of course there are. I didn't make them.
Gimpy is raising money for the National MS Society for the 10th year in a row here on Twitch. Walk MS 2023 in San Diego is April 22nd, but Mrs. Gimpy, Mickey, Rocket, and Gimpy will be doing private walks in April and May. They are walking 1 mile for every $1,000 raised. If you would like to help with a donation, please visit stompingoutms.org. Thank you.
Forwards.
Gotta get a burn up. That's one way to start going. Oh, it's only 2 points though. Ow. Picking on Veronica for whatever reason. Okay, Gimpy and Espresso. Sort of heaven. Guess we should... I guess it's his first time. Never mind. Okay, Aru, step back. You hit this guy up here because I don't... Is he out of range? Guess so.
Desna, guide my hand.
Did you get the Griffin guy? I started a new game with the add-on, so I guess mine and yours first encounter are different. Yeah, my first encounter with him was in Act 3. He came walking into our... Did he come into the throne room, or did we run into him somewhere else? I think he came into the throne room. He shows up really early in Act 3. Okay, Bob. Good trip, Bob. Bob was good at his job. You, Ulbrich. You apparently like to roll ones because it's Wednesday. So no attacks. His armor class is paying off. Darren. More healing. Get him, Bismuth. Good move.
No glory without risk.
Got him real early in the game in general. Yeah, he shows up in multiple places. From what I read, he shows up. He's originally shows up in Chapter 1 when you're still in Canabras. That's actually the first place he shows up. And if you want a romantic relationship with him, you have to meet him in Chapter 1 or in Act 1. If you don't care about that, he will show up in Act 3 or Act 5. You know, so you don't have to go all the way back to the beginning if you want to see him. That's my understanding. So.
The light take you.
We won't falter.
Oh, look. He died. Again. Alright, that gives us bonus 2 to Dexterity and Constitution, and we can turn these off. Gimpy.
I'll just have to resort to brute force.
Wow. So, that guy's hard to hit for whatever reason. Naru, get closer. Can you help?
Make your peace.
Boo. He's a 5, rolls a 2. You're no match for Espresso. Or Bob. See? Bob. Tripper extraordinaire from Bob. Oh, Brick. Chew on this guy. So he's not bad. Oh, I forgot to turn on this aspect too. Oops. Okay, let's show you what happens with this. That's what happens.
Rules are made to be broken.
You're saying our Tefin was a necromancer? That explains why he was always hanging about the cemetery. He said he was going to visit his dearly departed grandma, Pa. Anyway, we can handle things from here. You can head back to town. So the first 3 didn't decrease his level 2 spells. The Scorching Rays. That actually worked pretty well, too. Yeah, that worked actually pretty well. Ring of Pyromania, that's that damage. That's a Scorching Ray itself. Okay. So, undead loot. Belt of Mighty Constitution 4.
Focus on the goal.
So, natural armor 4. Gimpy has that. He's wearing that. She's got 3. He's got that one. She's already got 3. I might as well throw some of the stuff on Bismuth. Keep him alive or her alive a little bit longer. It's a Ring of Protection 2. I think everybody that's wearing them over there has better or equivalent. There's a 2. He's not wearing them. Animals don't wear rings. Oh, that's the way we came in. So nobody noticed that the what's-his-face was a finger wriggler the whole time. Nobody was paying attention to that. I guess they're all dead. I guess they were all dead. So there's nobody to notice. Gundrun, back we go. Look, we're back. Where's that bridge thing? Where the demons were hanging out? Is that over here? Or is that back to town? Thought Mrs. Gimpy was going to vacuum a little bit closer, but she didn't. Hi, demons. Beautiful, grateful, apocalypse locusts. You guys look fun. Level 17. 3 of them. Guess we can try. It's the worst that can happen. Oh, Gimpy's got spells.
Does anyone require my counsel?
Animal shapes.
Hey, bag of water. Stretch your legs. You have been sitting in one spot for far too long.
Oh, it's not. Ward of weakness. Oh no, there it is. It's not you. Or it's not that spell. Cleansing flames. Blade of the Sun, pure form. Okay, so he doesn't really have that much there.
Together we stand.
We want you to be using what? Weapon bot axiomatic or holy? I think we're gonna get the holy damage. Flaming, keen, speed. Ah, speed is better. She can't do 2? Bummer. Thought she could do 2. I'll try a Mark of Justice too. Use from Smite Evil against village granted ability to Smite Evil to all allies for 1 minute using her bonuses. Swift action one chooses one target within sight to smite, so we'll probably end up doing that. After.
Please, allow me. Manishrim Sukino. Lisano Daniel.
Okay.
Oh, skip the pleasantries.
So, have them do a flame strike, or are they close enough to each other? They are. Oh, they are. So, flame strike it is. All kinds of failed saving throws. What the hell is that stuff about? Confusion. Really? That's pretty big range there. Dun, dun, Veronica. She's still burning, so we're good there. Vampiric Confusion? Sure. Of course, it's a half turn, so it's... She just got confused, didn't she? Fail. So much for the confusion thing. Ugh. Whatever. Charge. Make several ferocious attacks with the same natural weapon instead of attacking with all her natural weapons. She can choose a single natural weapon and make a full attack with the natural weapon, gain a second derivative at -5, blah blah blah. When she does this, all her other natural attacks kind of secondary. Sure, why not? Claw. Hey Ring, welcome back. Happy Wednesday. Oh, these things. This is not going to be a good fight. Bob. Bob needed saves. Darren is non-functional. Oh, maybe he is functional. Like one's pass. Could do another holy or flame strike. Not gonna hit all three this time though. 2 is good. Oh, I forget the fire portion of that doesn't really work against them, does it? Bismuth can stay back there. Aru. Closer. Yes, the bracers that don't work correctly. The description on the bracer says they allow you to cast Scorching Rays 3 times per day as a 12th level wizard. Yet when you actually look at them on Darren, you get 11 charges instead of 3. When it's Darren's turn, again, we'll show. Get all the confusion. There's a lot of acid damage there, wasn't there? That was. Can you grapple these guys? So many misses. 11, no, 3 charges. It's a 12th level wizard. Ow. Okay, so this is his new toy. So the Scorching Bracers grants where the ability to cast Scorching Ray 3 times per day as a 12th level caster. They also increase the DC against all evocation school spells that were cast by 2. However, so 3, right? He's used it once today. As you can see, it says 10 though. Now, his level 2 spells, which Scorching Ray is technically a level 2 spell, he's got 8 charges for those. So 8 plus 3 is 11, currently down at 10. So that's what I'm thinking how it works, which means these bracers may allow him to cast Scorching Ray, 11 times per day, which I'm not against. It's just that it's funny that it has nothing to do with... That's not what that says. That's not what that says. But it actually gives him the ability to cast the actual spell using his normal charges for level 2, which is odd. Not complaining again. Not complaining. It just looks like a bug. That's definitely how it should work, but okay, more charges. Oh, not how it should work, but yeah. Typos. Get Bismuth charging in there. I hate these bugs. You'll figure it out. Okay, Gimpy. That's not gonna help. Righteous Might. Cleansing Flames. There's that one. Pure Form. Yeah. It's weird to see these demon models before. Yeah, well.
So it comes to this.
So, Gimpy just lost his mind, and I'm guessing, yeah, whatever. Wait, did he actually? So Gimpy failed his will saving throw, but Espresso made his. Oh, because he rolled a 1, because it's, you know, Wednesday. These things suck. Somehow I don't think we should be fighting these right now. Maybe. Good thing hit the broadside of barn. Yeah, guess. Of course, nobody else can either at this rate. We shouldn't. I don't think we should be fighting these yet. Bob lost his mind. The confusion here is ridiculous. I hate these type of fights. Wow, go Bismuth. Arus is confused, but at least she's shooting at the right things. Tried to fight in Celesta 4 times last time, got all 4 times. Because the lady was generating all the damage you were producing. That happens. That's the thing, we know that. Oh, you know what? She didn't use this. She didn't get a chance to, because she got confused as soon as she walked close. Smite that one. Gimpy lose his mind still? Gimpy is still losing his mind. Good thing they're not rolling good. Otherwise it'd be really screwed. No? Not working? That did not work for whatever reason. Protection against chaos active, right? I don't know if that'd be doing kind of the immunity. Just Sela is at least. Oh, she's not even swinging at the right people. Protection against chaos. No, we don't have protection against chaos. Oh, could we? Yeah, I guess we could. If we can get, you know, people actually do stuff. I mean, she can't even. It's saying she's moving, but she's not. Bismuth is getting kicked hard. Against evil accounts, either should work the same way. Yeah, they should, but I don't think they're. They actually need an opportunity to actually use it. Yeah, I think this fight's a little above us, based on what their chance to hit us against them is not working so well. And Gimpy can't break his confusion, of course. Oh no, Espresso's attacking Gimpy, and Gimpy's probably attacking Espresso. Going well. fatigues. 14d6 on those acid rolls. And for some reason that spell's not going off. Because he is still confused. For a whole minute. Okay, this is stupid. That's just stupid. And I don't think protection from evil saves you from confusion, does it? I think it only affects actual mind control, or is that the same thing? Charm effects. Yeah, but is that technically a charm? I guess is the question. Makes from alignment can be net, blah blah blah. Attacks created by creatures corresponding alignments. Attempts to dominate or charm. This dominate or charm. That's not what confusion is. Confusion isn't a domination or a charm spell, it's a mind thing. I could easily win that? No, I can't. Their armor classes are too high compared to ours. Because they only need like what 10s and 11s to hit Sela and Espresso, but we need to roll like 18s and 20s. Charm is a subtype of spell. Do not recall what confusion falls under. Right, but this one specifically says dominate and charm. And that's not what confusion is. Because there's actually, what is it? I think it has that one. It's Unbreakable Heart. Or negative emotions such as crush, despair, rage, or fear effects. Or with force them to harm an ally, such as confusion. So Unbreakable Heart is for that one. But it's only one at a time. Yeah, and I don't have anybody that uses confusion, so can't look it up. Anyway, we're not doing that fight right now. Won't really lose much. We'll lose time. We'll lose time. The Forest of the Forgotten Spirits. Is that what I'm supposed to be doing, I guess is the question. Okay, 5th Crusade. Whence moves the hunger? You may have seen a monster by the town's walls. Perhaps talking to these people might give the commander a few clues to point in towards the location of the lair. Mind affecting. That much is obvious. And compulsion. Right. Quarantine. If you're going to do in order to stop the epidemic from the person, must find out so as much as possible about the nature of the disease. What are the symptoms? What is transmitted? And most importantly, where did it come from? We're supposed to be going into the sick house too, aren't we? Chieftain's house. Oh, we didn't go into the infirmary yet. Oh, we haven't been to the room. Or is that where we came in? I think that's where we came in. Anyway, let's go over there. We haven't done everything in the city that we're supposed to be doing. Like I said, that fight I don't think is really meant to be done quite yet. They are level 17 compared to our wimpy level 11. I mean, if it was 1, it'd be one story, but 3 level 17 is a little vicious, and they're hitting really hard with those acid spray stuff or whatever they're breathing. And yes, I have resist acid on too. My infirmary. My citizen. I feel so rotten, I don't even know if I'm alive or dead anymore. Have you been sick long? It's been 2 days. If I can still tell day from night with this damn pain in my gut. Can you describe your symptoms? I'm weak as a 3-day-old pup. I'm sweating buckets, and it's like I have a devil in my gut, screaming and kicking its hooves. Where did you fall ill? Right after the celebration. The one in honor of Serena. It was so beautiful, and as soon as it ended, this started. Last thing I remember is a pilgrim knocking on my door and offering me some baked cabbage and meat. It tasted so good. Oh, my poor gut. Well, that's where you got it from. Did the other sick townsfolk take the food too? What kind of a question is that? Of course everyone did. The food was delicious, perfectly fresh, and the smell was enough to make your mouth water. Therefore, poisoned. Lets out a heavy groan in response. I don't want to die. I'm only 43. I've got my whole life ahead of me. You're 43 in the Middle Ages. You're not going to live as long as you think you are.
I tire of waiting.
I thought there were 3 people in here.
Watch out for trouble.
I thought they said there was 3 people. Oh.
Hey Gimpy, have you hydrated lately?
Cat,
if not, you really should.
The cat is in the same room as the sick people, but it looks healthy. Clearly the illness poses no risk to animals.
Keep your calm.
So we didn't make any perception rolls in here that I noticed. So I think we're supposed to go back to talk to What's-Her-Face too. Where the cat is a carrier? No, it came from some cabbage and stuff. Hey, Desperator, welcome back. After 40k, I'll catch you do a Star Wars RPG? Why would they do that? Go talk to Senna. Senna, whatever her name is. What's up, welcome to blah blah blah. Where should I start looking? Darkness, thick smell of dirt, moisture, darkness, splashing water, waves crashing one by one against the shore. Or look for a place that resembles this vision, and may the great wolf blessing. Okay. Nope, I already went through all that. Burn the cat, just to be safe. I don't know if you should do that. Is that a bridge we can actually cross? It doesn't look like it. What a cool modern Star Wars game. It's like playing Gothic again. It's fun and cool, but after playing it for the 50th time, you wish you had something cool and new.
Focus on the goal.
But what happens if it turns out to suck? Oh, look at all those failed perception checks. There we go. Dead bodies animated by the hunger that moves have left clear tracks. The only thing to do is keep following them. So we are headed in the right direction. Sort of. Because we haven't been up here yet.
I found something.
Dead bodies animated by the hunger that moves have left clear tracks. The only thing to do is to follow them. We've been here before.
Watch out for trouble.
Like I said, we've been here. Except for we have not been down there.
Keep your calm.
Stuff. Game, if it's decent, then it's already better than like 90% fun. Only 90%? You're a bit awfully kind there, Catker. Look, it's a cave. So, a devoured horse. Poor horse.
No reason to pause.
We should move. Forwards! We will be victorious!
Swarms take 70 points of damage, only injured. He's wearing the magical necklace that makes him kill the swarms. There we go. Good job, Ulbrich. Bob. Charge him, Bob. No trip on the horse. Or me. He did trip the horse. Sorry, horse.
I will resist!
The light take you!
Out of my sight!
I'll just have to resort to brute force.
Oh, there's a swarm inside the thing. That's right. Well, the good news is now his sword is +4. Although, how does that work if he's hitting 2 targets at once? Ow. Give him bismuth. Happy Wednesday for Bob.
Prepare yourself! We won't falter!
Won't hit either, apparently.
Into the fray!
There are many roads to success.
Okay, dead buggies. Actually want to activate her stuff too.
Smile. The world's not ending just yet.
Not yet. Oh, Dawn of War games are good. Space Marine was fun. Total War was awesome. So yeah, a couple of them are pretty good. So you named 3 out of how many games, though? I'm gonna guess that's way less than 20%.
We cannot be defeated.
Howard Guardsman, fun stuff. Okay, it'll break. And once again, I forgot to activate that. Bob. Bob. Bob is getting really good at chirping. Or been very lucky, I guess.
No glory without risk! The inheritor, guide my blade!
I will see to your demise.
There's that one.
Strike with all your might!
Here, bugs. Get him,
So
Gimpy.
it comes to this. Serve as an example.
Oh, those things suck. So what are they actually doing with that? They just come in and just do a nice little AE because of bug stuff. Unless they're taste-based and to pretend Warhammer games could get better.
Desna, guide my hand.
Get closer. Ow. More bugs for us. So many bugs for us to kill. Critical miss for Bomb. Happy Wednesday. Didn't even see the roll.
The light, take you. Ha!
Alright, 5 a step closer and just drop one of these for fun.
Gimpy is raising money for the National MS Society for the 10th year in a row here on Twitch. Walk MS 2023 in San Diego is April 22nd, but Mrs. Gimpy, Mickey, Rocket, and Gimpy will be doing private walks in April and May. They are walking 1 mile for every $1,000 raised. If you would like to help with a donation, please visit stompingoutms.org. Thank you.
Make your peace.
So our dice rolls aren't showing up anymore. What key did I hit to turn that off? Ow, that is stupid. So stupid. So no numbers at all. Options. Tutorial. Tooltips. Turn-based mode. Auto and turn. Show combat text for the dice rolls on character's attack. Combat text, so everything's supposed to be on. So save and then turn it back on, see if that helps. And we got a bug. Graphic bug there. I mean, the text has just disappeared. Didn't happen last or on Monday. Oh, now it's back. Above her head, at least. Oh, I thought you caught him. He was out.
Forwards.
So now the text is missing again. Oh, look. This is Gimpy getting messages on her phone.
No fear!
I will resist.
So apparently you can't trip bugs. So miss and then critical miss out of Bomb. Happy Wednesday, Bob.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Yeah, for some reason, not showing up.
We won't falter!
Whoa, it's huge. You'd think their chieftain knows about this monstrosity sitting right under their town? Just a second, Mrs. Gimpy needs to talk to me. Get yourself some Masters of the Universe Battleground minis. It's a tabletop about Masters of the Universe. Looks fun, so you picked up the box with Hordak's Horde. No idea what that is. Well, I know what the Masters of the Universe is, but I have no idea what that... They actually made a table game? Tabletop for that? Okay. Fiendish Purple Worm. Level 24. We don't have to fight it right now. Cute little worm buddy, yes. Purple worms. Everybody's a little worm buddy. Trap Spear Gloves. What are these good for? Trickery bonus. Look, Veronica's not wearing gloves. She's a trickery person, so.
Did the world just forget me?
Through the narrow opening, you see a way out to the other side of the river, and this is where the hunger that moves came through. Yusena should know about this. Arctic is the Skeletor for She-Ra, basically, but instead of magic, he relies more on tech stuff. She-Ra. Who's She-Ra? Oh, you mean She-Ra. It's sad that I know that. Or I figured it out. Let's see.
Oh, skip the pleasantries.
A bright future awaits us.
I need to concentrate.
Okay, so Mr. Worm. Where'd the worm go?
Rules are made to be broken.
Just to be safe. Hi, Mr. Worm. So, effect. He's immune to prone. Resists to fire and cold. The sister of He-Man. Is it? I have no idea who She-Ra actually really is. I just know the name. I don't know what her relation to He-Man actually is. Okay, before this fight, Mrs. Gimpy does need help with getting Rocket out for his afternoon walk now. So, anyway, be back in a minute. Thanks for watching. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Oh, wait a minute. It's break time, isn't it? I just noticed the time. So, we will take a break here. Sorry about that. I just looked at the time. Veronica should be telling me to take a break, and we'll do it before this fight. Okay, so Mrs. Gimpy's
hey, Gimpy,
there we go.
It is time to take a break.
So, Mrs. Gimpy's taking the dog for a walk. I'm going to get water,
Your
stretch
next
my legs.
break is in 2 hours.
Be back in a few minutes. Thank you very much for watching. Enjoy the dog video, and I apologize. I didn't realize what time it was. So, anyway, be back shortly. Thanks for watching.